A kingdom veiled in mystery for a century, suddenly throwing open its doors to the world. Beyond the endless sands and headlines lies a realm of staggering contrasts. Here gleaming hypercities pierce the desert sky, while wind-swept monumental tombs whisper the secrets of lost civilizations. It is a place where pristine coral reefs meet sun-scorched golden dunes. This is Saudi Arabia, a kingdom reborn, challenging every preconception and demanding to be seen. Hegra. Tucked away in the vast sun-baked expanse of northwestern Saudi Arabia lies an archaeological marvel that somehow slipped under the world's radar for centuries. Welcome to Hegra, Saudi Arabia's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, a city of colossal tombs carved straight into golden sandstone cliffs, standing in silence for over 2,000 years. Over 2,000 years ago, this remote desert oasis was a bustling, thriving crossroads. It was the southern capital of the Nabatean Kingdom, a civilization of master engineers and savvy merchants who monopolized the ancient incense trade routes connecting Arabia to the Mediterranean. What they left behind is a sprawling, spectacular, open-air museum. Carved directly into towering golden-hued sandstone outcrops are 111 monumental tombs. These aren't just burial sites. They are architectural masterpieces adorned with majestic columns, intricate friezes, and protective eagle crests. All standing in stark defiance of the shifting desert sands. The undeniable crown jewel of Hegra is Qasr al-Farid, or the Lonely Castle. Standing entirely on its own in an ocean of sand, this massive four-story tomb commands your absolute attention. Yet its most fascinating feature is its imperfection. The bottom third remains roughly hewn and visibly unfinished, freezing a moment in ancient history. Likely the sudden death of the wealthy patron who commissioned it right before our eyes. To experience Hegra is to step into a time capsule perfectly preserved by the arid climate. The Nabatean Aramaic inscriptions, still warn off would-be grave robbers with crystal clarity. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sandstone in brilliant shades of amber, and rose, the profound silence of the desert takes over. It's a hauntingly beautiful reminder of a lost civilization waiting for you to finally discover it. Edge of the world. Drive just 90 kilometers northwest of the bustling capital of Riyadh, and the sprawling flat desert plateau suddenly vanishes. The ground beneath your feet simply gives way, dropping a dizzying 300 meters down into a sweeping valley. Jabal Shada, known to adventurers simply as the edge of the world. Standing at the precipice of this massive 4-kilometer-long escarpment, the horizon stretches out so far and so wide that it genuinely creates the illusion you've reached the very end of the earth. Below you, an endless ocean of dry riverbeds and winding sun-scorched canyons weaves through the landscape, tracing the paths of ancient caravans. But this dramatic cliff face isn't just a stunning viewpoint, it's a colossal geological time machine. If you look closely, the sheer rock walls expose millions of years of Earth's history, revealing fossilized coral and sediment from a prehistoric ocean that covered this exact spot long before humanity even existed. As the afternoon sun sets, casting long, dramatic shadows across the valley floor below, the silence at the summit is absolute. It is raw, it is primal, and it leaves you feeling incredibly small in the best possible way. Balad Jeddah. Here, bathed in the humid coastal breeze of the Red Sea, lies Balad, the historic heart of Jeddah, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site that serves as a living, breathing time capsule of the 7th century. For hundreds of years, this vibrant port was the very first footprint millions of weary pilgrims made on their sacred journey to Mecca, transforming the district into a rich tapestry of global cultures, spices, and traditions. Stepping into the labyrinthine alleys of Balad feels like slipping through a crack in modern time. The air is thick with the scent of roasted coffee cardamom and frankincense drifting from the centuries-old souks. Towering above these narrow, shaded lanes are some of the most unique architectural marvels in the Arabian Peninsula. These grand multi-story merchant houses were constructed using actual coral stone pulled directly from the nearby sea, a brilliant ancient technique that provided natural insulation against the punishing coastal heat. But what truly defines this district's character are the Rawashin. These intricate hand-carved wooden lattice-work balconies cling to the facades of the aging coral buildings, projecting over the streets below. They are masterpieces of traditional engineering, specifically designed to catch the subtle sea breezes, cool the interiors, and allow families to watch the bustling street life in complete privacy. As the call to prayer echoes through the winding corridors and the golden hour, sunlight filters through the wooden lattice, Balad stands as more than just a preserved monument. It pulses with an enduring rhythm, capturing the cosmopolitan spirit of an ancient crossroads where the sea meets the sand. Wadi Al Disah. Far to the north, tucked deep within the mountainous Tabuk province, the arid Arabian narrative shatters completely. The earth splits open to reveal a landscape that defies every preconception of this desert kingdom, Wadi Al Disah. Translating to the Valley of the Palm Trees, this geological marvel feels less like the Middle East and more like a scene pulled from a prehistoric epic. Towering sandstone escarpments, patiently carved by wind and water over millions of years, rise hundreds of meters into the sky like the ruined walls of a massive natural fortress. The valley floor is guarded by colossal, rust-colored rock pillars that jut upward, their jagged edges glowing fiercely when struck by the midday sun. Yet the true magic of this canyon lies in the shadows of these stone giants. A year-round freshwater stream cuts directly through the heart of the wadi, feeding an impossibly lush ribbon of life. Dense groves of towering date palms, fragrant wild basil, and tall river grasses surge from the sandy basin, creating a vibrant explosion of emerald green against the towering crimson rock. The gentle sound of running water and rustling leaves, a startling, almost disorienting rarity in a sun-scorched country, mingles with the wind echoing through the narrow canyon corridors. Navigating the rugged, unpaved trails of Wadi Al Disah, splashing through shallow streams in a 4x4, or hiking under the sprawling canopy of palm fronds, you are enveloped by an atmosphere of profound, untamed beauty. It is a hidden sanctuary where nature's starkest contrasts, imposing dry stone and delicate flowing water, relentless desert heat, and cool shaded oasis, coexist in perfect, breathtaking harmony. Here the desert doesn't merely survive the elements, it spectacularly flourishes. Diriyah at-Turaif. Just on the northwestern edge of modern Riyadh, the hyper-paced present strips away to reveal the very birthplace of the kingdom. This is at-Turaif, the historical district of Diriyah and the cradle of the first Saudi state. Founded in the 15th century along the banks of the Wadi Hanifa oasis, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a masterclass in traditional Najdi architecture. Grand palaces, courtyards, and winding alleys were meticulously constructed from adobe mud brick rising seamlessly from the earth to naturally combat the fierce desert climate. It was within these sun-baked geometric walls that the Al Saud dynasty first forged the foundations of modern Saudi Arabia. Today beautifully restored and glowing amber under the warm evening illumination, at-Turaif stands as a profound monument to resilience. Walking its quiet, winding pathways isn't just a tour of an ancient settlement. It is a walk through the very genesis of a nation. Red Sea. Leaving the endless desert behind, Saudi Arabia's western coastline reveals a completely different world. Beneath the shimmering waters of the Red Sea lies one of the most untouched marine ecosystems on the planet, a vast underwater realm that remained protected from mass tourism for decades. The moment you descend below the surface, the transformation feels almost surreal. Sunlight pierces through crystal clear blue water, illuminating sprawling coral reefs alive with color and movement. Schools of tropical fish weave through the coral gardens, while sea turtles and majestic manta rays glide silently through the depths. In a country so often defined by sandstone and scorching heat, the Red Sea offers a breathtaking contrast. It is a hidden paradise, thriving beneath the waves, a reminder that Saudi Arabia's greatest wonders are not only found in its deserts, but also in the extraordinary life concealed beneath the sea. Jabal Shada Caves. High above the sweltering coastal plains, the rugged highlands of the south conceal a completely different kind of sanctuary. Deep within the Al-Baha province, the granite monoliths of Jabal Shada rise sharply into the clouds. Over millions of years, relentless wind and rain have hollowed out these massive stone giants, creating a honeycombed network of smooth, cavernous grottos. These geological wonders are not empty. For millennia, these naturally insulated caves provided crucial shelter for ancient tribes, their legacy still etched into the rock walls through intricate engravings. Today, that unbroken chain of habitation continues with several caverns ingeniously transformed into unique off-grid dwellings. Stepping into the cool, silent depths of Jabal Shada, where shafts of sunlight cut fiercely through the heavy shadows of the rock, you feel a profound connection to deep time. It is a rare, intimate space where human resilience and nature's raw sculpting power have coexisted for thousands of years. Kingdom Tower, Riyadh. Piercing the sprawling skyline of the capital, the Kingdom Center stands as the ultimate symbol of Saudi Arabia's hyper-modern ambitions. Rising 300 meters above the bustling streets of Riyadh, this gleaming glass monolith is instantly recognizable by its striking parabolic arch. A massive void crowning the structure like a modern eye watching over the desert. Suspended directly across this iconic gap is the Sky Bridge. Stepping onto this enclosed corridor, at night, the city explodes below in a sweeping electric grid of light and motion. It is a bold, undeniable declaration of a nation hurtling toward the future. AlUla Old Town. Nestled within a lush valley of swaying date palms, the labyrinthine ruins of AlUla Old Town rise from the earth like a mirage. For nearly 8 centuries, this densely packed settlement of mud, brick, and stone was a thriving oasis, offering vital shelter and sustenance to weary travelers along the ancient incense and pilgrimage routes. Walking through its narrow, shaded alleyways today is a journey through a forgotten era. The closely stacked houses, once home to thousands, were ingeniously designed to trap cool breezes and defend against the relentless desert sun. Though its final residents departed in the late 20th century, the town remains beautifully frozen in time. As the golden hour light filters through the crumbling archways, casting long shadows across the dusty paths, the silence is profound. It stands as a haunting monument to human endurance, a testament to the generations who carved life from the unforgiving Arabian frontier. Bir Haddaj well. Deep within the historic oasis of Tama survival has always depended on a single monumental source of life, the Bir Haddaj well. Dating back over 2.5 millennia, this colossal feat of ancient engineering remains one of the largest wells in the Arabian Peninsula. Measuring nearly 20 meters across its hand-laid stone walls, plunge into the earth to tap a hidden aquifer. For centuries, a rhythmic, ingenious system of wooden pulleys and dozens of working camels tirelessly drew water to the surface, sustaining weary caravans and lush palm groves. Today, Bir Haddaj stands as a stunning testament to human ingenuity, the vital beating heart that conquered an unforgiving desert frontier. Riyadh. Amidst the sweeping transformation of Saudi Arabia's capital, nothing captures Riyadh's hyper-ambitious leap into the future quite like Boulevard World. Where endless stretches of golden sand once defined the landscape, a massive neon-drenched entertainment utopia now rises boldly, defying the very nature of the desert. This sprawling mega-complex is the beating heart of the city's cultural awakening and a shining testament to the kingdom's new vision. Walking through its illuminated avenues feels like stepping into a breathtaking geographical illusion. In a single evening, you can drift on a gondola through a flawless recreation of Venice's Grand Canal, stand beneath a towering replica of the Eiffel Tower, or wander the vibrant, bustling streets of a miniature Times Square all, while surrounded by the arid Arabian plateau. But Boulevard World is far more than an architectural spectacle. It is a profound cultural statement. It represents a society racing to embrace global connectivity, replacing decades of quiet isolation with a spectacular explosion of color music and international cuisine. As fireworks shatter the night sky and the world's cultures converge in the heart of the Middle East, Riyadh proves it is no longer just opening its doors. It is attempting to redefine the world stage. Ushaiqer Heritage Village. Hidden deep within the arid expanse of the Najd Plateau, roughly 200 kilometers northwest of the modern sprawl of Riyadh, a vivid remnant of the ancient world stubbornly refuses to fade. Rising from the dust framed by a sprawling oasis of lush date palms is Ushaiqer Heritage Village. For over a millennium, this isolated labyrinth of mud and straw served as a vital sanctuary. It was a crucial waypoint for weary pilgrims and nomadic caravans, making the grueling journey across the merciless Arabian interior toward the holy city of Mecca. To navigate the twisting, sun-baked alleyways of Ushaiqer is to lose oneself in a masterclass of traditional Najdi architecture. The village is an intricate fortress of hundreds of clustered mud brick houses, purposely engineered with thick, windowless outer walls to insulate against the punishing summer heat and freezing desert nights. Overhead, wooden beams crafted from resilient tamarisk trees bridge the narrow paths, casting deep geometric shadows that offer a sudden chilling respite from the relentless sun. Heavy, elaborately carved wooden doors stand partially open, revealing silent courtyards that once echoed with the vibrant daily life of generations. Unlike the polished reconstructions found in major cities, Ushaiqer retains a raw, undisturbed authenticity. The crumbling watchtowers and quiet plazas are completely disconnected from the noise of the 21st century. As the harsh midday glare softens into the golden hour, the earthen walls glow with a profound fiery warmth. In this profound silence, broken only by the rustling of palm fronds in the dry wind, the village stands as a powerful monument to survival. It is an enduring testament to the communities who carved a thriving existence out of the harshest environment on earth. Rub Khali Desert. Stretching across the southern expanse of the Arabian Peninsula lies a geographical anomaly so vast and unforgiving that early explorers simply named it the Empty Quarter. Covering an area roughly the size of France, the Rub al Khali is the largest continuous sand desert on Earth. It is not merely a landscape, it is a sprawling, hostile ocean of silica, where towering waves of golden and crimson sand are permanently frozen in time. From the air, the sheer scale of this wilderness is staggering. Colossal dunes, some rising over 100 meters high, dominate the horizon. Their razor-sharp crests are meticulously sculpted by relentless, shifting winds into geometric perfection, creating a mesmerizing, ever-changing maze. This is one of the most extreme environments on the planet. Summer temperatures routinely shatter 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and rainfall is measured not in inches, but in single, miraculous drops across years. It is a place that actively defies life. Yet the true saga of the Rub al Khali is not found in its deadly emptiness, but in the profound resilience of those who dared to navigate it. For thousands of years, nomadic Bedouin tribes cracked the code of this lethal frontier. Reading subtle shifts in the sand, navigating by the blinding canopy of stars, and locating hidden reservoirs of water, they transformed an impassable void into a legendary highway for the ancient frankincense trade. To stand amid the dunes of the empty quarter is to experience a silence so absolute it becomes deafening. As the sun sinks below the jagged horizon, plunging the red sands into deep, high-contrast shadows, you are entirely engulfed by the raw, untamed power of the earth. It is a humbling, majestic desolation, a testament to nature's supreme, undisturbed dominance. Masmak Fortress. Swallowed by the relentless expansion of Riyadh's glass and steel skyline, a stark, earthen monolith holds its ground in the very center of the metropolis. This is the Masmak Fortress. Built from thick, sun-baked mud brick and guarded by imposing watchtowers, it looks entirely out of place against the hyper-modern capital. Yet without this unassuming citadel, the modern kingdom of Saudi Arabia simply would not exist. In the pre-dawn shadows of 1902, this fortress was the stage for a daring, bloody raid that changed the course of Middle Eastern history. A young exiled leader, Abdulaziz ibn Saud, stormed the heavily fortified gates with a handful of loyal warriors, seizing the citadel and igniting the campaign that would ultimately unite the fractured peninsula. The violence of that night is still etched into the architecture. Approach the massive palm wood front gate, and you can still see the rusted iron spearhead, hurled during the chaotic assault, permanently lodged deep within the timber. As the deafening noise of 21st century traffic circles its ancient walls, Masmak stands as a defiant anchor to the past. It is the crucible where a modern empire was forged from the desert dust. Mecca. Nestled within the rugged Hejaz Mountains, pulses the spiritual epicenter of the Islamic world. Closed to non-Muslims, Mecca is a sanctuary defined entirely by absolute, unyielding devotion. At its core lies the Kaaba, an ancient black-draped cubic structure that magnetically draws the daily prayers of nearly 2 billion people. Annually, the city transforms into a monumental tide of humanity. Millions of pilgrims, stripped of earthly status and clad in simple white garments, circle the sacred site in a mesmerizing, unified rhythm. Overshadowed by hyper-modern towering architecture, this ancient ritual creates a breathtaking collision of contemporary ambition and eternal faith. Buraidah. Deep within the arid expanse of the Najd region, the unforgiving desert abruptly surrenders to a sprawling explosion of green. This is Buraidah, the agricultural beating heart of Saudi Arabia. Millions of swaying date palms rise from the fertile soil, transforming this inland city into an impossible life-sustaining oasis. Every late summer, this agricultural dominance culminates in an epic spectacle, the Buraidah Date Festival. It is the largest date market on the planet, a chaotic, vibrant sea of farmers, traders, and towering mountains of golden fruit. Surrounded by hostile sands, Buraidah stands as a vibrant testament to cultivation, a place where human hands have coaxed a staggering bounty from the harshest terrain on earth. Gharameel. Venture beyond the lush oases of AlUla, and the landscape morphs into an alien frontier. This is Gharameel, a desolate stretch of desert dominated by towering dark sandstone monoliths that pierce the horizon like the shattered ruins of a prehistoric city. Weathered by millions of years of relentless wind, these jagged pillars cast haunting, elongated shadows across the rusted sand as the sun descends. But the true spectacle ignites after dark. Far removed from the glare of modern civilization, Gharameel offers one of the most pristine night skies on Earth. Beneath a blinding canopy of stars and the vivid sweep of the Milky Way, these ancient stone giants stand as silent sentinels in a profoundly untamed wilderness. Shebara Resort Red Sea. Floating like a string of futuristic pearls upon the Red Sea, the Shebara Resort is where science fiction seamlessly collides with pristine nature. This ultra-luxury sanctuary defies traditional architectural logic. Its hyper-reflective stainless steel orbs hover above untouched coral reefs, flawlessly mirroring the intense azure waters and fiery Arabian sunsets. Accessible only by seaplane or private yacht, this is not merely a destination. It is a bold, gleaming manifestation of Saudi Arabia's hyper-ambitious future. Shebara offers an exclusive escape into an aquatic frontier, proving the kingdom's most daring leaps are no longer just carved into ancient desert rock, but suspended beautifully above the waves. Rijal Almaa. Leaving the blistering heat of the lowlands far behind, the winding, treacherous roads of the Asir Mountains climb into an entirely different climatic realm. Here, perpetually draped in heavy rolling mist and sudden torrential rains, hangs Rijal Almaa, clinging fiercely to the steep walls of a plunging valley. This fortress-like settlement looks less like a traditional Middle Eastern village and more like a rugged stone citadel pulled from an ancient epic. For over 9 centuries, this sheer mountain pass was a critical, heavily guarded artery. It served as the vital trade route connecting the bustling ports of Yemen to the holy cities of Mecca and the sprawling markets of the Levant. The architecture of Rijal Almaa was born entirely from this harsh vertical environment. Dozens of imposing multi-story palaces, meticulously constructed from locally quarried stone-thick clay and resilient juniper wood tower, aggressively above the valley floor. Their dark, weathered facades are studded with gleaming white quartz, framing the windows, creating a striking, high-contrast aesthetic that pierces through the dense mountain fog. To walk the steep, uneven stone staircases of this village is to trace the legacy of the region's fierce, mountain-dwelling tribes. They engineered a thriving, impenetrable society at the absolute edge of the clouds. Every fortified wall and sharply terraced farm represents a brutal, ongoing saga of human endurance against gravity and the unforgiving elements. Today preserved as a sprawling, open-air museum, Rijal Almaa stands frozen in a silent, misty grandeur. As thunder echoes through the deep canyons and shadows lengthen across the ancient stone facades, the village remains a towering monument to the generations who conquered the rugged heights of the Arabian landscape. Souq Al Zal Riyadh. Deep within the hyper-modern grid of Riyadh, hidden just a stone's throw from the imposing mud brick walls of the Masmak Fortress, a gritty, unfiltered pocket of the ancient world stubbornly refuses to be paved over. This is Souq Al Zal. As the blinding midday sun struggles to pierce the heavy suspended canopy of the marketplace, shafts of harsh light slice through the thick swirling smoke of burning oud, casting deep chiaroscuro shadows across the narrow, crowded alleys. It is a breathtaking visual collision of raw textures and relentless commerce. For over a century, this labyrinth has served as the undisputed pulse of Najdi trade. The polished glass of the surrounding metropolis is replaced here by the rusted steel of antique daggers. The intricate, heavy geometry of woven Bedouin carpets and the worn, weathered faces of merchants holding their ground. Every stall is a chaotic archive of a bygone era, piled high with tarnished silver brass coffee pots and tribal artifacts that speak to a grueling, unforgiving desert history. As the afternoon heat breaks the rhythmic chaos of the daily auction ignites. An elder auctioneer steps into the central plaza, gripping a curved, silver-hilted janbaya dagger high into the hazy air. A tight circle of men, wrapped in crisp, traditional garments, responds with subtle, calculated gestures. A brief, intense exchange of nods dictates the shifting price, culminating in a sharp final vocalization as the ancient weapon seamlessly changes hands, disappearing into the dark folds of a buyer's cloak. Souq Al Zal is not a sanitized cultural exhibit engineered for tourists. It is a raw, enduring theater of survival. Against the relentless encroaching tide of 21st century steel and silicon, this dimly lit market stands as a defiant, breathing testament to the untamed Arabian frontier.